today we're going to talk about the neck, and specifically ingredients and treatments that are really going to help to improve the quality of the skin on your neck and keep your neck looking younger. Now, you're probably already using a lot of these ingredients as part of your skincare routine, but some really good general tips when it comes to the neck is that your skincare shouldn't just stop here. Really focus on carrying on your skincare down the neck and onto the chest as well. And another really good tip is that you need to be consistent. When it comes to your skincare and skincare products, consistency is key, and you're really going to see those benefits the longer you use your products and the more consistent you are with them. You're going to reap those rewards over time. So don't be despondent if you've thought you've left it too late with your neck or you're not sure what to do. Let's talk about some of the key ingredients that are really going to help improve the neck and really help to improve the skin, fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation, sun damage, and really help to get your neck looking amazing. So like we said, you're probably already using these ingredients as part of your skincare routine already. Now, the first one we're going to talk about is retinol. Retinol is great for collagen building, helps to prevent collagen breakdown, helps to fight the signs of sun damage that's caused premature skin aging, from sun damage, fights pigmentation, helps to keep the skin looking smoother and firmer. So we of course want to use retinol when it comes to our neck as well. But a couple of things to bear in mind when it comes to using retinol in the neck area is that the skin on the neck is actually already a bit more delicate than the face, and it's thinner, so there's less collagen there. So we're going to see signs of aging more early in the neck, but we need to choose the right formulation of products to really maximize the results and to minimize any irritation. Retinol notoriously can cause irritation, redness, itching, dryness when we use it on our face. So that's even more of a risk when it comes to our neck because the skin is so much more delicate. So great options to use when it comes to retinol in the neck area are lower percentages, and I also really love to recommend retinols that are formulated with other ingredients, things that are going to protect your skin, help to hydrate your skin, and also help to buffer the retinol when you're applying that to the neck. So a good budget option for a retinol in the neck area is the ordinary 0.5% retinol that's formulated with squalane, and it's also formulated with jojoba oil. Now, those two ingredients are incredibly moisturizing, they're lipid focused, so they really help to improve the lipid barrier, so your skin barrier, and also help to buffer that 0.5% retinol when you're applying it in the neck area. So that's a really great budget option. Now, if you have a bit more money to spend and you want to go a bit more luxurious, then the Medicate Crystal Retinol level 1 or level 3 is a great option. Now, it's retinol, not retinol, and that's because it's a slightly more potent form of retinol called retinaldehyde. It's encapsulated and it's also incorporated with other hydrating and moisturizing ingredients. So it's a bit more gentle, especially at that level 1 and level 3 formulation. So it's a really great option for beginners and a great option for the neck area. So the next ingredient we're going to talk about, or group of ingredients, are peptides and growth factors. Now, what they are, basically small fragments of proteins. And if we think about what our skin is made up of, that really important layer in our skin that holds collagen, elastin, and all of those other substances that improve skin firmness or give our skin its firmness and elasticity, they're all made up of proteins. So peptides are essentially small fragments of proteins that when we apply them to the skin, they either stimulate cellular processes, so they're telling our skin cells to build more collagen, build more elastin, or do things that are actually going to help improve pigmentation. They kind of act as messengers for our skin to actually tell it what to do and really trigger anti-aging processes within the skin. The other thing that peptides are really good at are acting as hydrating ingredients. So if our skin is hydrated, it's going to look smoother, it's going to look firmer, it's going to look younger. So when we incorporate peptides and growth factors, they're the things that we're really wanting those ingredients to do. Now, there are so many different types of peptides, growth factors. I'm going to touch on a few that I think are really cool ingredients and really good versions of peptides to actually add into your routine. So the first thing I want to talk about is copper tripeptide 1, which is a growth factor. It's a combination of a few peptides that actually work together to stimulate the fibroblasts in our skin to build more collagen and elastin. So what that's going to do is help improve skin firmness, treat fine lines and wrinkles. It helps our skin to look smoother and firmer. So that's a really great effect of this particular peptide. Now, as well as collagen boosting, so we want our skin to be producing more collagen. We want all of that new collagen that we've built to be organized correctly and actually provide structure and integrity to our skin. So another cool peptide that you can find in the Is Clinical Youth Serum, which is a peptide serum that I really love and I recommend to my patients. It's called tripeptide 10-citrulline. And what that does is it actually mimics a peptide that we have in our skin, or a protein called decorin. And that is, in combination with collagen, what actually gives our collagen fibrils structure and stability. So as collagen is produced in our skin, it's formed in tiny little fibrils, and they all stick together to actually give our skin its structure and its firmness. And decorin is the molecule that actually helps it to do that. So this peptide mimics that protein, and it helps our collagen to be more organized and more structured. So again, it's helping our skin to look firmer and smoother, which is great. Now, another product that you could use, which contains 2 lipopeptides called palmitoyl tripeptide 1 and palmitoyl tetrapeptide 7, is the ordinary matrixyl serum. Now, these 2 lipopeptides, this is a really good budget option if you want to stimulate collagen, stimulate elastin, and also improve the hydration in your skin, because that's what those peptides do, and they work really well together. When you apply them to your skin, you're going to get those collagen building effects and hydrating effects. So there's some couple of different products that contain peptides and growth factors that can really help to stimulate collagen, boost collagen, stabilize our collagen, and help to prevent collagen from being broken down. So I think that's some of the most important things that peptides and growth factors can do for our skin. Now, finally, what we're going to do is talk about some hydrating ingredients. Now, we've said peptides can do that, but there are also other ingredients that can really add hydration and moisture into our skin. And if our skin looks hydrated and looks moisturized, and if our skin barrier is healthy, then it's going to look younger. And that's really important for the skin on our neck, because it is thinner and it does break down collagen more quickly, and it can look crepey. And if it's dehydrated as well as that, then it's going to look more aged, and it's going to age you more quickly and more readily than if you were just to focus on hydration and focus on some of these other ingredients. So hydrating ingredients that hold on to moisture and actually help to maintain moisture levels in the skin. Things like humectants, so hyaluronic acid, everybody knows hyaluronic acid. Glycerin is a really great option. Now, when it comes to other ingredients that help to seal our skin barrier, particularly lipid-focused ingredients that help to restore our lipid skin barrier and help to maintain moisture and actually lock moisture into the skin, are things like ceramides, shea butter, refined petroleum jelly, so things like Vaseline or occlusive moisturizers. When we incorporate all of these ingredients together, what we're doing is encouraging our skin to hold on to moisture, and that's going to help the skin to look plumper, dewier. It's going to smooth fine lines and wrinkles, that crepiness in the skin that we can sometimes see because the skin is dehydrated. It's going to really help to improve that. And it's going to help our skin to function in a more healthy way. So all of the other ingredients that we're using to stimulate collagen, to fight the signs of sun damage, they are going to be working much better. So a budget option when it comes to a really great hydrating product for your skin is just the CeraVe moisturizing cream. I love the cream because it's a bit thicker. It really provides that nice hydrating layer without being too heavy on the skin, but your skin feels really moisturized afterwards. It's also formulated with hyaluronic acid and with ceramides, so it's really going to help to lock moisture into your skin barrier. So that's a really great budget option. Now, if you want something that's a bit more luxurious and it is a little bit more expensive, it's the Is Clinical Neck Perfect Complex. This is a really great product because it's developed specifically for the skin on the neck. So it actually incorporates peptides and proteins that are really hydrating. This is one of those situations in which peptides actually provide an incredibly moisturizing and hydrating function for your skin. So it incorporates things like hydrolyzed rice protein and hydrolyzed quinoa, which actually contain all of the amino acids and peptides that your skin needs, but they're incredibly hydrating. It's incorporating those products so that you can lock moisture into your skin barrier, and it actually helps to plump the skin, plump fine lines and wrinkles, and it actually helps the skin to look firmer and tighter. So this is a really great luxury option if you want to splurge a bit on the moisturizing element when it comes to your neck. So in addition to ingredients that you can use, these are obviously all applied topically. And that's really important. Like we've said, we need to be consistent with those topically applied products. We need to use them in the long term. And if we focus on those types of ingredients that are really going to boost collagen, stimulate collagen, and help to hydrate the skin, our skin is going to be looking amazing. But when we actually start talking about treatments for the neck, I like to break it down into layers. So we've talked about those surface layers. Let's talk about some of the treatments that actually can also improve the complexion in the neck and give a moderate degree of skin tightening in the neck. So things like microneedling and resurfacing laser. How these work are they're going to stimulate collagen production in the skin a little bit more deeply than if we were just using topicals. Microneedling is a treatment also known as collagen induction therapy, and it uses lots of little tiny microneedles to stimulate a healing effect and collagen building effect in the skin. Now, when I see patients in the clinic, we do lots of microneedling and we do it on the face, but we always try and incorporate the neck and the chest as well, because we want to focus on all of that collagen building effects, specifically in areas where we know that there's going to be less collagen and the collagen is more susceptible to being broken down, which, you know, we're talking about the neck area. So focusing microneedling treatments in that area are going to help to boost collagen and help to make the skin look thicker, firmer, and smoother. The same applies when we talk about a resurfacing laser. So something like a cool peel CO2 laser treatment, which is a lightly resurfacing CO2 laser, is going to help to stimulate collagen production, helps to smooth fine lines and wrinkles, and it also helps to improve the appearance of pigmentation and mild signs of sun damage on the neck. So the combination of those with topical products are really going to address the complexion, the skin itself, and also help to provide a very kind of moderate degree of skin tightening. Now, when we think about those layers underneath the skin, or those deeper layers in the skin, and what we call the fibroseptal network, they are layers that are sitting just underneath the skin, and they're the layers that we want to focus on when we think about skin tightening. So skin tightening treatments really need the use of energy, and you really need to see someone who's experienced with these treatments, because as with any cosmetic treatment, things can go wrong on occasion, and you need to be the right candidate for these treatments. You can achieve some amazing results with skin tightening treatments if they're used correctly and you're actually using the right settings to target that fibroseptal network and cause collagen contraction and collagen stimulation at that deeper level in the skin. So if we're talking about skin laxity, we're often talking about those deeper layers that need tightening. And how we do that is we apply energy to those levels in the skin by essentially heating them. We either use radiofrequency microneedling, so we can really target that specific layer in the skin and deliver heat to that layer, or we use treatments like high intensity focused ultrasound. So that ultrasound energy is what is also going to heat the skin at a deeper level. When we use those treatments, what they're doing is tightening and contracting the connective tissue that sits under the skin, and they're also hitting that dermis, that layer in the skin, which is where collagen is built and where collagen lives. So we're causing collagen building, skin firming, and skin tightening. Finally, I just want to talk a little bit about another treatment, which is an injectable treatment. It's a hybrid treatment, and it kind of bridges the gap between a superficial treatment and something that can stimulate collagen and elastin production. Profilo, or bio-remodeling treatment, is hyaluronic acid based, and you inject it into the skin itself. It's a very liquid form of hyaluronic acid, and it's also a hybrid molecule that incorporates low and high molecular weight hyaluronic acid, which is incredibly hydrating for the skin. So hyaluronic acid is a molecule we have in our skin already that is what gives our skin its hydration, holds onto moisture. But this particular molecule of hyaluronic acid is also stimulating to our fibroblasts and other skin cells, and actually tells those cells to start producing collagen and elastin. So Profilo as a treatment actually bridges that kind of hydration, superficial treatment, and also a more stimulating treatment for the skin, and can also offer a more moderate degree of skin tightening. And when we apply it to the neck, you do in various injection points around the neck to treat the whole area and to hydrate the skin, but also to give some skin tightening as well. I hope you found this video helpful. I hope you've understood that there are lots of ingredients that you can use and incorporate into your skincare routine that can really improve the skin on your neck and help keeping it looking youthful. And also some of the best treatments that you can use that are going to help to improve the skin on your neck as well. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next video.